I think we're ready to go. Have to well, here we go. Another week, another race. Who's all here? I've not actually paid attention to who's all got in and out since the stream ended at the end of Belgium. Well, the actual live footage cut off. Not a thing I want to happen again. Don't even know what actually caused it last time. But France is not a bad circuit. It's not an easy. It's not a hard circuit either. Somewhere in the middle of the range. Probably easy to say that it's easy to learn but hard to master, probably. Be the best way of putting this track. Also, everyone's gonna have to pay attention to those white lines that you got in the picture there. On the left, qualifying and race, the pit lane is probably going to be monitored as much as possible. I'm going to monitor it. If I'm not watching an outlap or anything of that sort. But in the meantime, we get to watch another race. Get to watch people joining in the lobby. And Heisenberg's here. Where's Larry? Larry's the leader of the championship at the moment. Don't know where he is. Can you wait 1 minute? Alright, his PlayStation's messing up. That gives an explanation as to where he is. I have a funny feeling this would be a track that would probably suit Larry. A couple of long straights. Not quite as tight as Azerbaijan around some of these corners. Got long runoffs. You wouldn't expect too many DNFs. Especially because when you spin, you've got more than enough time to hold the find a way to stop the car. Be pretty. It would basically be forced by another player, I reckon, DNFs of this race. Could be wrong. Most of the time we talk about something like that, I am wrong. But I feel like the biggest when you come around these last couple of corners, people are going into the pits, people aren't going into the pits. Might get in the way of each other, especially if they take that corner wide. People are starting to ready up, but I don't know why. Still waiting on Larry getting in. Oh, we were the last time I checked. He's there. I think we are very much ready to go. Yeah, looks like there's 17.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
17. Here we go. Got the 2 Red Bulls.
Oh.
Got 2 Mercedes this time. It looked like Benny's not actually here, for whatever reason. Gave himself a very good account around Belgium. Now we get to wait for people and things to ready up, and we'll be away with qualifying. As for things like strategy, no idea. I haven't done many race practice on France yet. I've done a couple of laps, not been awful. I think I did a 1:28.4 something in my time trial lap, which we'll get to find out now if that's any good or not, because it's pretty similar in the abilities between tier 5 and tier 4. Who's gonna be first one out? Just started. I see. There you go. About to say I see a car. Let's set all this up. Track that full. Little update. That's hard. Bit aggressive. But another car coming out now. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. I had to spectate a menu. You get the first couple of people going around on their outlaps. Steve Dodd's at second out, so you're gonna have to pay attention to that. Thunders and Trucko's come out as well. Trucko obviously trying to add on to what happened the last time he raced in, I believe it's Azerbaijan, a couple of weeks ago. Voice is apparently wanting to give way now. Jesus. Obviously everyone's going around for their outlaps, so we get some proper laps in soon. We'll be watching Alex's lap round France. Need to be warming up those brakes, warming up those tyres.
Hey, Mandy.
You know, looks like he's about to get himself set up for a proper go at it. Okay, maybe not. Apparently Dodds is going to be the first one. I'll watch his one. Watch his outlap because he got past first. Don't know what happened to Alex Talent. He's got it. And here we go. Down the straight to the first corner. Doesn't lose the car on the outside. Keeps it in bounds. Pretty hard to do on that corner, to be fair. Very easy to lose it, go out of bounds and lose it to the lap. I think he just lost his lap. Yep, he did. Well, go on Bunders, because he's the next one out. Someone's got a yellow flag in drew a yellow flag in sector 3. Bunders is through the first sector. Goes to sector 2 in the long straight. It's DRS up. The camera just doesn't want to follow him. Here we go. Clips the curb of that first one. Gets on the curb on the out exit. Here we go, up the hill. 50.3 for sector 2. See how he does this corner, because this is the troubling corner on the entire track for me, at the very least. Looks clean. Does a little bit of correction on the on the exit. Takes that wide to start, but gets into the apex toward the end. Let's see what time he's going to do. He's coming around the last couple of corners now for the hairpin. What time is going to be the benchmark? First lap time set is a 1:30.2. I feel like that's going to be beat very quickly. Sure, let's go on Slavery. Watch the end of his lap. We go. Garbage Man did a 1:30.5. Titchy's done a 1:31 flat, and Renault King's done a 1:29.3. The soft, so he's the fastest person on the grid at the moment. Luke's done a 1:29.6. Slayer did a 1:29.9. Hit myself lost in it. I think RDO 1:30.5. Heisenberg, here we go. 1:30.1 on the mediums. Sim worse. Pog 1:23 through the last corner. What time is he going to say? He's on the softs. 1:29.6 puts him third. Saab is going to do a 1:30.2. Let's have a look. Well, there's one. Our tracker, what is he going to do? 1:28, 1:29, 1:30.1 puts him fifth. Watch Sleary go into the pit. Oh no, he's not going into the pits, okay. Heisenberg invalidated laps, I assume he's going in the pits. Come on, get in, get out on softs. Watch, Soleri's just done the fastest 1:29.2. Should have paid attention to his lap a bit more. That pit lane was all over the place. Boomer's on the medians, done 1:30.3 in his first lap. Gets in, would be one I expect to follow the rules. So and he is, after all, part of the admins for this league. Alex Talent on 1:30.04. Not bad. Can't tell whether our tracker's about to pit or not. Watch some outlaps after this. Yep, he has, but he's rolled up the pit. Don't want to bring that up. So let's watch Sleary, because I'm making sure he goes into the pit properly. Does go into the pit properly, and then that allows us to watch a couple of outlaps. So watch the rest of Steve Dodd's actual lap. Pretty sure he's the only one on an actual lap at the moment. We've got Larry Watts coming through to the line now. There's a good into the sector 2 along the long DRS straight here, which we'll probably see a lot of overtaking on this straight later on in the race. Gets over the curb there. Let's put telemetry on. Good up 7th up the hill. Gets into 8th before he gets into the corner, the fastest sector 2. How well is he going to take this corner? Oh, incredibly wide is the answer. That was not that good of a corner. I think he may have just lost a decent amount of time on his lap there, considering he had a fastest sector 2 on purple. Sometimes this game didn't really get it right for some reason. We'll go and watch Larry Watts obviously after this, because he's obviously the championship leader. Steve is going to post a 1:29.7. Could have gone the other way around here. Here we go. Larry works around the corner. Fourth. Looks like his car was stable. He was invalidated lap. Not doing too well. I think he's invalidated both the laps he's been out for. Apparently also doesn't like staying on the track. Doesn't like abiding by the white lines either. So let's see how Christ are doing here. Sector 3. Looked like a 49 he did at the end of Sector 2. There you go, down to 4th. Gonna go down to 2nd round this corner. Gets the curb. Could be a little bit cleaner. Gets DRS. Let's see what he's gonna post. 127. Gets to 129.3. Puts him 3rd on the grid. See what Sonican's doing there. He's on the mediums. So Sector 2, what's his time looking like? Oh, he's invalidated lap. Like baskets. Just started on the lap by the looks of it. Here we go. Into the tight, I agree. Goes all right, next right-hander. Goes into start at Sector 2. Goes up the long DRS straight, obviously in 8th. See what he does out there, these 2 turns. Gets a lot of the curve on that one. Gets on it there as well. The Sector 2 time is a 50.1. Not sure if he's going to be... Oh, and Luke is... watching his lap. Luke's doing a 1:29.2.
Oh, you're in that thing, sorry, teacher.
He went fastest. Basket is could possibly put up a competitive time on these mediums actually. Not sure. Gets through the last corner in 3rd. Looked a little bit slow on the exit. What time are they gonna set? Like 1:29.9. Okay. Larry Wax is out on another out lap. Will be a Slimmy's invalidated lap. Everyone's going to go round on laps. Pog's invalidated his lap. So Salery's turn. Let's watch Salery do a lap. Boomer's gone fastest. 1:29.2 flat. And there's your weekly lap from Heisenberg, who goes 4/10 quicker again because sure. Because apparently that's how we're doing this. That is a exceptional lap. Let's see if his teammate can put himself on the front row, because I'm pretty sure that's pole sorted. Still 0.2 away. Someone's just knocking out the blockades over there. Or sponsor boards. Here we go. Salery's going to go toward the end of his lap here. Taking the sector 3. Gets close to the curb on that one. Gets a little bit on the end. Gets in 3rd, back to 4th. Into 2nd round the final corner. Looks like he gets a decent exit out the corner. What time is he going to set? Comes down to 1:27. He does a 1:29 flat, which does put him on the front row with his teammates. So we've got an Alfa Romeo lockout with 5 minutes left of qualifying. Have a look at what. Let's see if Boomer can respond. Oh no, Boomer's going in for a pit. Audio going for a fast lap? Looks like it. Should probably be watching some of the other guys' pit entry, to be fair. Audio got way too much curb there, so that's the end of his lap. He's gonna follow the thing into the pits. Let's watch Larry Wax. Oh no, we're not watching Larry Wax because he's invalidated lap. Let's watch Slimmy Cam. We'll go back to Larry Watts in a minute so he gets an actual lap. Pretty sure he's been out 4 times now. Well, I've done 4 laps I think, and hasn't been particularly clean. Won't happen. And then Slimmy Cam's going to do a 130 flat, so he's going to put himself 13th. Got 18. Larry's just. I don't know what's happened to Larry on this track, but he clearly doesn't like it. That's. So Larry's gonna head into the pits in a minute. We'll get Renault King's lap. Well, 3rd sector in a minute. Here we go. What time is he gonna say? 55 seconds. Goes into the long sweeping right-hander. Does it? Goes incredibly wide. Oh, he might have just lost enough time to put himself on the front row here. Might be a problem. I wouldn't be too surprised if it does. Heisberg come out of Cal for the rest of the session. Here we go. What time is he going to set? And Renault King comes up 126, 127, finishes. And he got pole! Okay, apparently just disregard everything I say from now on. That's an incredible lap. He's put himself less than a 10th in front of Heisenberg, but I think he may be making it so Heisenberg has to come back out. I don't think Heisenberg was quite expecting such a lap. Bunders is going to go through his fast lap now, see if he can improve on his place. We'll keep an eye on his. I'm pretty sure Luke is the purple 1st sector there apparently. 2/10 quicker. The camera's just stuck. Okay, we're actually going to get a camera angle that actually sees him drive up the straight this time. And gets curb on the inside there and gets curb on the outside going out the exit of the corner. Looks like Renault King's about to go into pits. Not surprised after such a lap. Here we go, down to the sweeping right. Oh god. Looks like he's done that pretty well. Didn't get too wide on the exit. Takes a wide entrance into the following corner. Gets on the air pit. Gets out of it pretty decently. See what time is he going to set here? Could be gone very wide in that corner. Almost to the point where I thought he was going into the pits momentarily. I think he should drop down a gear going into that 1 second gear, it looks like. Here we go, Renault King retired, and Bunders did a 129.5, puts him 9th. He did improve, so. And Audio was sat in the trap, in the runoff area. Let's see if Garbage Man is going to do a proper lap. A minute left. Renault King's out, so he's set his lap. Christ just did a 129 flat, put himself 4th. We'll watch the end of okay, apparently watching the end of Zap lap. So I forgot which one I was on. Bunders has just retired, obviously, because his race is over. Oh, qualifying, sorry. What time is Zad's gonna do? His teammate in the other AlphaTauri has put himself on 4th at the moment. Basket has just done a 128. Oh, he's done identical times to Heisenberg. Well then. And Heisenberg, all of a sudden, from going clear, being clear 4 attempts quicker usually in qualifying over the last couple of weeks, now finds himself not even on the front row. A couple other people have decided to step up their games. Here we go. Heisenberg's 3 attempts quicker through the first 2 sectors. Is he going to be able to put himself back on pole once again? Takes that one in 5th, okay. Goes wide and comes in, gets himself on the curb on the exit of that corner. Takes a lot of curb around that. See if he is able to put himself on pole. It looks close. Everyone's starting to retire now, so people around him will watch Soleri's lap afterwards, and Heisenberg goes on pole! Again, by 4/10 of a second, because sure. And Soleri's gonna take 4th. Renault King's gonna start on the front row alongside Heisenberg, who has just quite literally been on fire over the last couple of races. Let's see if Boomer is doing... Looks like Boomer's doing an in-lap. Is Larry Walks doing a lap? No. No, he's not. No, he's not. That has to be a very disappointing session for the current championship leader. Because he's last. He starts 18th. And he didn't set a time. Even though he definitely tried. I think that's it for this session. You got Heisenberg on pole by 4/10 again. After that last lap heroics to put himself back on pole. You got Renault King second, 1:28.8. Not entirely slow. Basket's put himself in third, the Mercedes. First race in the championship, so he's not doing too bad for himself. You got Pog 4th, the usual top 5 candidate, and you've got Soleri 5th, Christ 6th, Luke 7th, all within a couple of tenths of each other. You got Boomer 8th, and the Aston Martins don't find themselves too far back, 8th and 10th. Williams didn't particularly have the greatest of qualifying. Slimcam only managed to set a fastest time on the mediums. My Heisenberg is literally on fire right now. We get to actually watch the race now. Let's see if Heisenberg's able to capitalize. Hasn't had too many problems during the entire championship up to this point. Cost himself a win in Spain a few weeks ago because of his own mistakes. Apart from that, didn't really have any problems winning last time out in Belgium. Azerbaijani got pole. Not pole, sorry, he got third. It looked like everyone. It looked like the predicted pit stop's going to be a 2-stop. Makes sense with what people have been saying in the league. Apparently, tyre degradation is ridiculous. We're doing a formation lap now, and then we get to the race. 27 laps. One of the longer races we've had in a while. Also a shorter lap. The Alfa Romeos have put themselves in very good position. It's not looking good for anyone else in the constructors right now. Steve Dodds has been disqualified from the formation lap, and so has the Aston Martin. Sorry, I can't speak. Of Bunders. I'm going to start with reasonably cold tyres. Not a great thing to have. Heisenberg just stormed off in front, so he might want to slow down, otherwise his tyres might get a little cold to start with. Here we go. We're almost starting to reset the grid. We're going to see if Heisenberg can get away as quickly as his qualifying session said he can. it's going to be very just ghost through a couple of cars and on the grid. But Renault King has been in very prominent positions the entire championship. He just routinely threw them away. Especially under safety cars, which may be likely here. Online lobbies probably very likely you get a safety car at some point. But it's a clean race. I don't see why safety cars would come out here. There's lots of runoff. It's not exactly like you're gonna just whack your car into a wall straight away. So, and the timing sheet's already messed up. You see the time for something here. Here we go. We've got 5 red lights, and away we go. It's Heidelberg that gets off in front, but Renault King's got a good start. It looks like Heidelberg's going to take the lead into the first corner. Didn't look too quick off the start of the grid, and they've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Larry Watts, who has taken a spin, and here comes the 2 Williams fighting each other. We'll stay at the front for a minute. Two Williams are single-handedly overtaking each other, and Heidelberg got half a second already. He is apparently so much faster than everyone else, and the yellow flag in sector 2, and Ardio's gone. You can see him in the barriers up there. Apparently I was wrong, and it took me 2 sectors to be wrong. Looked like it did hit a wall. Heidelberg's still in front. He's got an entire second gap already to Renault. Looks like we're gonna have another Heisenberg masterclass. Zab's dropped a couple of places. Let's watch the midfield for a bit. I don't think many people are getting at Heidelberg. And it's Hysuda! Oh my god, El Trucco is in the wall. I don't know if it got clipped. I wasn't quite watching Trucco's car, if I'm completely honest. But it looked like he's got himself in a problem. 2 Williams starting on medium tyres. I'll put the tyre detail on, because that makes it a lot more interesting. El Trucco did start on the hards. Oh no, he's gone. Yeah, wait. No, he'd started on the hards, right. Predicted pit strategy for the medium guy to the 1-stop, your medium to hard, which probably does make sense. Alex Talent's got a 3-second time penalty for track limits, but he's going to get dove up the inside almost by his teammate. Oh, there's contact between Slimmy Cam and Alex Talent. Oh, that did not look great. Looked like both the cars are fine, but trying to find a position in between one of each. Oh, a bit of aggressive driving here from the 2 Williams. Oh, there you go. There goes Alex Talent. You knew one of the Williams was going to go eventually because of the difficulties that looked like it was going on there. Heidelberg got a 1.5 second gap already to Renault. Everyone else is pretty close, but Heidelberg's in a league of his own. Especially when it comes to a Thursday night. Poggenforth, who's on the softs, usually starts on the mediums. You definitely have to, probably, it's definitely you're gonna have to do a 2-stop on the starting on the softs, because it's not likely. DRS has been enabled. It looked like Alex Talent's had a bit of a fight with his car again. Arch Zab go around the first couple of corners. 12th. Got Steve Dodds actually, because he looked like he's the closest out of anyone. It's 4/10ths back. I say that as and Alex Talent's retired. That's not overly a surprise with how the last lap went for him. Tied in the pits, Alex Talent left. And here we go, overtake from Luke on Boomer, and he's got it. He got it with using DRS down the straight. And Boomer's probably going to have a go straight away. Audio's left the session as well. Boomer's going to try and have a go straight away anyway. No DRS up the hill. Oh well, if it is DRS up the hill, it's not effective DRS. See if he's gonna be, if anyone's gonna be able to make a move through the third sector or the home straight. Looks like Pog might be getting close to Soleri. I've just realised that the last time I did interviews, I was told that I was saying Reno's name wrong. May have messed it up to start this, but get it right now. Better late than never. And here we go, down the straight. Pog gonna do anything? No, it looks like he's gonna have to settle behind Soleri momentarily. Steve Dodds, you gonna try and make a move? I think he might be too far back going into these tight corners. Yeah, he is. Boomer's done alright to hold his position at the moment. Luke did get past him, but he's not out of the second yet. Just goes out second now. Is he going to be able to get DRS? Don't know, but Christ is going to go up the side. And Christ has got Soleri with DRS. Pog got him before, and now Christ has him. Soleri just dropped a couple of places on this last lap. Oh! Soleri's taking a spin as well. That is unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo team, especially constructors, even though, as I say it, his teammate is comfortably wiping the floor with people. Al Trucker looked like he had a bit of an incident there as well. Let's see if Basket's going to be able to make a move through the home straight. Can he get himself close enough to where DRS is going to carry him? Carry him past Marino at the very least. Pog's just entered the pit, didn't quite get his pit entry, so I assume that people are going through normally, and he isn't quite close enough. The yellow, oh, Soleri's retired. Oh no, well that is very unfortunate for one of the Alfa Romeos. One leads the race at the moment, pretty big gap. Just stopped. Pog and Boom has stopped at the moment. Look, oh, and there's a safety car because what happened with Soleri? I missed that. Mainly because I didn't think it would bring out a safety car. Soleri left the session. Well. I get to see everyone bunch up again. I'm almost certain that Heidelberg's gonna have a dislike for this safety car, wiping as he was clearing a huge gap, giving Garbage Man a chance to pit and get back out. Needs to get out before the other cars round to the safety car, or he's not going to be able to get past. I found that out the hard way. Everyone's going to have to settle in a minute. We're going to have a few laps around the safety car. And usually around the safety car there's not much to talk about. Aero Christ follows the rules. Sure, Luke follows the rules in the most creative way possible. Larry just didn't. Larry just didn't. Here we go. Pog pitted on the last lap prior, I'm pretty sure. So Pog's gonna not be the leader, but actually I think Pog may have just lost a lot of positions because of the safety car pit. Pog, where is he coming out? Is he gonna get Christ? He is gonna get Christ. Looked like El Trucker got him as well. El Trucker just had a... Oh! Basket span! Not sure what happened there. But he's taking out the polystyrene at the same time, Jesus. El Trucker puts himself in a very very handy position at the moment. Hard tired, so I assume they're going to try a one stop. Not sure how viable that is. Unless you're going soft, hard, soft maybe, or soft, hard, medium. I don't know. I'm not too great when it comes to the try strategies, to be fair. Mainly because I haven't been around to do the practice races this week. I've been pretty busy. Gonna get off after the safety car restart. Let's hope we get a close battle between Heidelberg and Renault. On the other hand, this is Renault after a safety... Reno, sorry. I have to catch myself doing that, because otherwise I'm going to say his name wrong all the time, and I do apologise. Let's hope that Reno doesn't watch the safety car restart again. I'm pretty sure he's 4 for 4 on safety car restarts and in the races he's driven so far. Could be wrong with that stat. Might be 4 for 5, having multiple safety car restarts in Belgium. Didn't get to see one of them because of the unfortunate timing of the actual race footage cutting out. Just hear it because I was talking over it, but can't do much other than that. Gonna have a couple of more laps around the safety car, maybe coming in this lap. We'll have to wait and see. There's not really much to usually talk about in this position. Not very often. Well, I say it's not very often. I'm pretty sure we're 100% on safety cars so far. Here we go. Hopefully, I say that with the hope that the safety car will come in and we get some proper racing soon. All this happened over Salieri's crash, and I still don't actually know what caused, what Salieri did to actually cause it. I think Slimmy just done. I think Slimmy just done a soft medium, medium soft medium. Oh, you had a wheel mount. Oh, that's actually quite unfortunate. Did you end up in the wall then? Broken tire and all that. That makes more sense to why the safety car got brought out then. Here we go. Heidelberg gonna do the job of backing everyone up until he can be bothered to actually set everyone off. Safety car is in. Last chance to warm up some tyres because of course, and off we go. It looked like Pog got a good start of that safety car restart. Is he gonna get the corner? Looked like Pog. Oh, that was close. And yeah, it's what I thought it was. That looked close. That is yeah, I'm not surprised there was a crash there. Basket's got a 3-second time penalty, but I'm also not at all surprised that there's a crash there between Pog and Renault. That looked incredibly tight going into turn 2. That is that one might be for the stewards to decide. I'm not going to offer my opinion on it. I think it might, more than anything else, be a racing incident, but I'm not overly sure. And yeah, it's unfortunate, Sillery, because I know you were hoping for a good race, try and win that constructors and everything, but doesn't always fall that way. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like Slimmy's gone off. Yeah, Slimmy has gone off. He puts him at the back. Don't think he's got any damage. Have a look. No, it just looks like he's spun. There's already a 1.8 second gap between first and second. Heisenberg and Reno. Boom has got himself up to third. Everyone, well, I say everyone, most of everyone's still got a pit for when the safety car came in. Our truck has done 8 laps on those hard, so he's definitely doing a 2-stop now. The Basket and Luke are fighting, apparently. Basket's got clear a little bit. Our truck has got 3 seconds for a time penalty, and here we go. There looks like a little bit of a battle here. Bunda's trying to go on the outside. And there's another yellow flag. It's Zab this time. Zab's spun out. Don't know if anything caught it, but looks like a little bit of a problem. Here we go. Steve Dodds might try something. No, it looked like a little bit too far back. Got himself really close to El Trucco now. El Trucco had a little bit of a problem for those corners, but had managed to keep his position. You see small gaps starting to open up between first, second, third and fourth. Boom. Oh, what's happened there? Yeah, that's the end of Bundes' session. I didn't quite see that it was actually his car that went off. But yeah, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again, boys. The hell? How have you managed to make a collision all the way back here? Heisenberg hit the front. Right? Oh no, Heisenberg at the front. Renault's pit. El Trucco's pitting as well, so it looks like El Trucco is going to continue on a 2-stop. Maybe it would be a 3 or 4-stop by the time he's done that. Allows a couple of guys to go on through. Larry's got himself into 6th. He doesn't look like he's having too much fun around this track. Luke's 5th. Steve Dodds is 4th now. Kreitz has managed to put himself on the bottom podium spot. We're back behind the safety car for another couple of laps. Not just as quick as we start racing again, we go back under the safety car. Couple of guys pitted. A couple of guys probably going to have to do the 5-second penalties there. Yep. What I thought. Slimmy Cam and Zab doing their 5-second penalties under the safety car. Not the stupidest decision. Easy way to wipe a 5-second penalty, to be fair. Yeah, Reno coming out in 9th. Who must have done some work on the safety car restarts, because he's not had too many problems with him. I think he did crash in Belgium, if I remember right, but wouldn't quote me on that. Got a couple of people still catching up. Basket's got a time penalty. I'm pretty sure that was actually, yeah, track limits. There's 3 people with penalties at the moment, all with track limits, because it's 3 seconds, and don't know about what other people have seen, but I've seen a decent amount of wall breaks when it comes to the pit lane. I see that people got reminded about the pit lane entry rule, same as they would do in F1. They have to go within the white line, so where the white line starts on the end of that corner. And didn't follow that pretty well. Gonna have to go back through qualifying the opening part of this race to get the people who actually should get the penalties. And that's how we got the 5-second penalty here, okay. They served it, so it's the end of that conversation. The worst that can happen is probably get a penalty point for it. So, can't really report something you've already served. Heidenberg must just hate the sight of safety cars, especially with the form he's on right now. He must absolutely hate the sight of safety cars. It's gonna be Boomer that's trying to catch him this time. Safety cars coming in this lap. We should be able to get back to racing. I say that. The last time we came out of safety car, we went one lap round. Bundes took this corner a bit dodgily and spun himself into a wall. So it's a touch and go situation, I'd say. See, is because the safety car restarts aren't always too kind to people. Got a particular Ferrari in mind. I know I brought it up already, but I've got a particular Ferrari in mind when I could make that comment. Heidenberg's going to back everyone up again. Obviously going to start the safety car restart from Heidenberg's perspective. Here we go. And we're back racing again. And it looked like Heidenberg got himself nowhere near as much of a lead as he had out the first safety car restart. Looked like Boomer did close in momentarily. He's gonna have to try his best to stay within a second till the end of 3 laps, so that way he gets DRS. But with the way Heidenberg is at the moment, good luck. The chances of that happening are next to none. Already 8 tenths. Everyone coming up. See if Steve Dodd can try something. Obviously I have a slipstream, so speed advantage through the straight. It's a bit too far behind Reno. I'm going to do that so many times during this stream. Has managed to gain a position on Tichy. Looks like El Trucco's about to make the same move. And El Trucco gets the move off. Gains an extra position for himself. It looked like Larry Watts has managed to put himself in a position where he could get points again. And that would be impressive considering he started all the way at the back and hasn't had a great race at all. I'm also certain it won't be the last time I end up interviewing Larry for the season either. But the way it's going, that Heisenberg's going to make sure I have to interview him at the top of the podium every week. Here we go. See if Renault can try and make a move out of sector 1 into the beginning of sector 2 with the long straight. Gonna get slipstream, and he is very much quicker than Garbage Man in the Red Bull. Oh god, I apologise. Sneezing. He's not actually gonna have enough speed with the slipstream to make a move here, actually. Gonna have to stick behind him for another sector or so. See if he can do what El Trucco did up the hill. There's yellow flag in sector 2, it's Tichy. Tichy's had a nightmare restart. Renault's just struggling to get past Garbage Man at the moment. Garbage Man's doing well to put the car where he needs to put it on every turn. Keep watching this, because this is a quite... Oh! Slimmy Cow going up the inside. He got the move. Good move from Slimmy there. He is on the faster tyre, and Slimmy is taking that one a little bit wide. Here we go. Renault King should get the move off here. Surely. Doesn't get DRS quite yet, but Slipstream should be enough. Apparently it's not as powerful as I think it is. He's going to try. He's not actually side by side, so he's not going to be able to make a switchback or anything. He's going to get DRS down the straight. Luke's got a 3-second time penalty for track limits, and he's gone down the inside. A little bit of contact, but Renault's got the position. Looks like Slimmy Cam's going to try and do the same thing. Let's watch Garbage Man for a minute. Slimmy Cam with DRS. Is he gonna... Oh, Garbage Man's got DRS as well. He's got the place back on Renault. Renault's gonna get it done on the inside. He has knocked Slimmy a little bit off the track, I think. Not sure who's actually caused what there. And Pog and... Is it Pog? Looked like it. Pog and El Trocker's having a little bit of a battle back there. Let's have... Oh, it's Pog and Slimmy having a little bit of battle back there, sorry. We'll go back to the front eventually. It's just getting a bit spicy around here. It looks like Slimmy got wide as... He's forced Basket off the track a little bit there. Going to go down the inside. He's going to switch back for an attempt from Basket. Going around the outside. Slimmy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple track warnings again. And Slimmy's going to get past him speed on the soft tyre. The Basket's going to make a go of it. He actually has kept the position, actually. It looks like El Troco took that corner a little bit wide. Maybe a little bit wider than he needs to. The Red Bull almost goes right through the back of him. Pog trying the outside route, you can tell. He's not finding too much success of Troco at the moment. Of course, DRS trainers are going to start in a minute. Let's watch El Troco with DRS up on Garbage Man here. He's going to make a move very early on. Gets into the corner. He's got him. And that's a teammate. Slimmy Cam's got another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And looks like El Troco's got away. He's got away clean. And the two Red Bulls are left to fight behind now. Have a look. Oh, Basket's making a move. Basket's got past Pog. It's a pretty clean move up the inside round the sweeping right. Quarter of a second. Oh, Garbage Man has lost the rear of his car. And is now in second last. Slimmy's going to try with DRS down the straight here when that opens to get past the Basket. These two have had a decent battle over the last couple of laps. Steve has got 3 tenths up toward the front. It's not going to be enough for Slimmy Cam to get. Let's go up towards Larry Watts and Steve Dodd. So let's have a look at that fight. Titchy's got in front of Garbage Man now as well. Looks like Garbage Man's got into the pit. Are we going to get an overtake here through DRS? That's the question. Looks like Larry Watts is very much catching. He's going to get DRS, but so does Dodds. Is Larry Watts going to be able to make a move? Does he have enough pace? No, he doesn't. Steve Dodds manages to defend from Larry. Also lost a lot of distance to Luke in front of him. Larry's going to try something big. Gone down the inside. Got the move. And Larry's put himself in 5th. Even though he had a disastrous qualifying. And not that much better of a start. Spinning out a couple of times. Managed to keep himself in this race. And I'm very surprised about it. Slimmy and Pog are going to go at it again. Going behind Basket. Trying to light on some of these guys. Luke got back on Larry. Look. Apologize. Oh god. Renault's got Dodds. Dodds got into the pit. Yeah, he has. Right, I was getting really confused from it then. So everyone got past. So did Slimmy. They've both gone into the pit. They'll probably both come out behind Titchy. Renault King's back into 6th. Could be possible that some of the guys on 7 laps might not go to the end. Also, Heidenberg's got 4-second gap. It's almost pointless watching him at this point. You know he's going to clear a gap. And here comes Christ down the inside, but he's not going to be quite alongside Boom to make a move work. And oh, Christ has spun! Oh, he's lost the rear of the car. And has to drop down a couple of positions. And here we go again, Luke and Larry. Larry going to be able to make a move down the inside? No, he's backed off. We've got El Trucco here as well. El Trucco around the outside. Going longs past Christ, because Christ is still trying to recover from the spin a second ago. Basket's got past him as well. Now Christ is in with everyone that was having a fight here about 5 seconds ago. Let's see Larry and Luke have... Let's see Larry and Luke have I've hit the wrong TV pod broadcast. Is he going to be able to make a move? Going to get close enough? DRS got slipstream as well. Looks like he might be slightly too far back. He is. Looks like Zab and Christ has pitted, so Zab's got him. Basket's going to try and catch up to Trucco. It looks like Trucco's had a good couple of laps, puts himself back to 6th. Could get to the point where I'm going after interview Larry, and especially this weekend for the recovery drive, if nothing else. Looks like Basket's got a little bit wide there and incurred another 3-second time penalty. Luke's close, but he's actually lost the position of Larry, and now Larry sits on the last step of the podium, and from out of nowhere, Larry has managed to put himself back into this, and it's Basket's closing in on Trucco. Basket going to be able to make a move, especially down the main straight toward the end of the lap. Could be interesting. It is only 3/10. Still only, it's 4 and a bit tenths. It's still enough for DRS range, I think. And you're not wrong if you're going on about Larry. He's had an amazing drive, as much as you would probably expect from the time championship. Oh, here we go. Basket gonna try something. Pog set the fastest lap. Basket drive the outside. Oh, and Trucco spun. I'm not sure if that was because of contact, but either way, it's given Basket breathing room. And it killed what was an exceptional drive from El Trucco as well. El Trucco's now going to have to build his race back up in the next 10 laps. I'm just short. I'm going to watch Pog. Actually, Larry. Let's watch Larry up in Teacher Boone got 3 seconds. Larry's the closest person, so we'll watch him for now. 4/10. And it looked like he's going after Boomer. Boomer's on the medium tires, however. Done 14 laps, so they should start to fade. Then again, oh, and Larry's got too much of the curb on the outside, and then spun and got too much curb on the inside, and then put himself further back unnecessarily. It's a costly mistake, costly self-error, and what looked like a second place may have to stay for another day. That's unfortunate laps for both the horse drivers. Here comes Pog. Saliri down the chat. Oh. Looked like he was having a rabbit's foot again. Wait. in the words of Heisenberg, but it looked like his luck's starting to run out a little bit. It looked like Pog got back past, rather easily. Managed to put himself in 5th, considering he also had an incident a couple of laps ago. Our trucker's going to pit onto the soft. That's his final stop of the race. Renault has DRS. Is he going to be able to try something? Renault was on the pit and he's come back and managed to put himself in shooting range of a podium again. It's Reno, sorry. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to get used to that. I know he said it last time, and I do apologise, but it is going to take me a couple of weeks to get used to that. Wait until afterwards I get the Discord notification at him because I keep saying his name wrong. It's within 3/10 of Luke in front of him, the Mercedes, who hasn't had that bad of a couple of races. Oh no! Luke has gone incredibly wide and is going into the pits. Bit dodgy corner that one. It's allowed Reno. What am I doing? It's allowed Reno through. And Larry, what has happened to Larry? Larry span on the pit exit. Pit entrance, sorry. Larry's couple of soft errors from Larry in these races. So you haven't come to expect many of those from him in this championship. But you get a couple today. It looks like it's going to hand Alfa Romeo a further gap in the constructors. It's also going to allow Heisenberg to close the gap a hell of a lot in the actual drivers' championship as well. So we could have a title fight on our hands by the end of this, unless Heisenberg keeps up this form. And Heisenberg might just walk it. Heisenberg, I don't know what happened, but since Azerbaijan, Heisenberg has literally been on fire. And nobody's stopping him. We've got Reno in 3rd, just over a second, almost a second and a half behind Boomer, who's going to be enjoying this drive a lot, considering he's currently sat in 3rd. I was about to say Boomer might pit in for the softs momentarily. Did do 16 laps on the mediums. The same amount of Heisenberg's currently done on his hards. Might see Heisenberg go to the end of the race. Basket's in 4th. He's not drove too badly. He had a little bit of mix-up during the safety car. Well, just before the safety car, coming out the safety car restart, I'm pretty sure. The first one, and it put him out of reach of Reno, who was 2nd at the time. But it looked like he might end up putting himself in a very good position to get 3rd or 4th. Pog's got another 3-second time penalty. They're both equal on the time penalties now. El Trucco just set the fastest lap of the race. So he'll be happy with that. Don't think it matters too much at the moment because he's not in the top 10. Half the lobby has penalties and Larry Wax just added to an already horrific day. I think it's not what you would expect from him, to be fair. Boomer's now 7th. He's going to be able to try and get as high up as possible. Might still be looking towards 5th or higher. If he can get a few moves in. Basket's trying to close in on Pog. Both on the same amount of time penalties. Both cleared the gap behind them to Zap. So it could be interesting to see who gets on the podium here. 3 attempts. He's not... It's not enough for Basket to make a move. Larry Watts is trying to make something work. He's got another 3-second time penalty. His day's just going from bad to worse. almost had a good recovery drive and then kind of fell apart. Made a mistake and hasn't really recovered. Basket's got DRS coming down this straight, but he's way too far behind Pog and gonna have to sit behind him for another half lap. Luke, I don't think Luke's gonna be able to get anything here either. Yeah, I don't think he is. So let's see if Larry's gonna be able to make a overtake. Closest person, 21 on the grid right now. Watch him for a minute. If he doesn't get the overtake before, he's definitely gonna make the overtake down here with DRS. Yeah, he's got within distance. He's gonna get into the corner and he got the overtake. And now he has 8 seconds to catch up to his teammate up the road. And now Luke has managed to close the gap very much into Steve Dodds in 7th. We'll stay on here for a bit. I think this is the closest gap we've got now. Gonna get DRS down the straight when that does open up. Is it gonna be is it close enough? Boomer's got the fastest lap. Is he close enough to make a move? Luke's going down the inside. He's not gonna be able to make a move. And he's hitting. He's hit Steve Dodds straight in the back and sent Steve Dodds flying. Yeah, something tells me that might get reported by the end of the race. That was not clean in the slightest. I think Luke might be in trouble there. But now Basket's the closest, and with 3 laps left, we've got an interesting fight for the final podium spot. I think Heidelberg's won the race. I think I could call that already with that, unless he makes a silly error, much like Larry did a couple of laps ago. It'd be pretty hard to say that to stop Heisenberg on a flyer. Reno probably has 2nd. Mediums might start going off in a minute. Might make it to the end of the race, but time should start to tail off in a minute. And here we go. 5.5 tenths with DRS. It seems to be growing the gap, not closing the gap in. So he's not going to be able to make a move. Got within 3.5 tenths, up to 4. So he's gonna have to sit behind Pog even more. As he attempts to overtake and put himself on the final podium spot. Pog got pretty wide around that corner there. Let's go around to El Trucco, see if he can make a move on Steve Dodds at the moment. On soft, so he should have the pace advantage. Should see it into the beginning of Sector 2. No one else is particularly close, so I'll stay here for now. Basket's just gone through the beginning of Sector 3, so you should expect those two to stay in those positions for the rest of the lap. Here we go. Oh, Dodd! It looked like Dodd has got. No, it doesn't. He doesn't have DRS, and it looked like Trucco has got him. It's pretty hard to recover from a collision much like the one that happened between Luke and Steve, and I think El Trucco's just gonna pile on the misery as he tries to catch Tichy for more points. Tichy's done 19 laps on the hards, so should get interesting soon there. He got within the 2nd already. Hards versus soft, you should expect El Trucco to make a move toward the end of the race. Larry Watts had another 3-second time penalty, and I'm pretty sure this is just a day to forget for him. It's going to be unfortunate. See that my actual stream made it to the end of the race this time. So I'm surprised we've had 4 DNFs around France, to be honest with you. Here you go. Basket's got DRS, going down the inside, but he's not close enough, and he's probably going to have to sit behind him for another lap. probably means he has 2 more shots. One down the home straight, and one down the... And Larry Wax has another 3-second time penalty. What is going on with him today? Oh, he's going to try the inside. Backed off. Probably a smart decision. Pog's fighting to keep the podium place. They've both cleared the gap to Boom, and Boom's not going to get 4.5 seconds on these guys in a lap. It would be a very impressive lap if he did. I think he's going to have to settle for 5th. And here we go. Last lap. Is Basket going to be able to make a move? He's going to try and weave. He's not going to be able to make the move down the home straight, which means probably has one more chance. One more chance at the podium on his first drive. Is he going to get it? Pog's put on an extremely good defensive display. Is it enough to have got a 3-second time penalty? Is it enough to hold Basket off for just long enough? 6/10 with DRS. DRS opens down the straight. Probably the last chance. With Slipstream as well. Is he going to be able to do anything? To the inside, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. And that might be it. I think that might be the end of the podium. Unless he tries something with Pog and maybe risks his race getting ended. Gonna try to go around the Basket, got another 3-second time penalty. So even if it came to the point that he did get the overtake, he probably wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't get the podium now anyway. Pushed too hard and comes up empty. Al Trocco got 3 seconds, so I think he may have just cost himself points. And there you go. Heidelberg wins the French Grand Prix. Reno gets 2nd. Nobody stopping Heidenberg at all from start to finish. Led the entire way. Pog gets 3rd. Basket gets 4th. Basket gave his all but came up empty in terms of a podium. Boomer's going to get 5th, which I'm pretty sure is his highest finish for the entire season. Might have to get him in for an interview after this. Zab gets 6th. Hold on a minute. Why did Basket just get a 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags? Hold on, I know everyone's finishing, right? But what the hell happened? I'm so confused. I don't know what just happened. I think I might be missing some context here. It has to be. It has to be a bug. That is the first time I've ever seen that. I guess Boomer came 4th? That has to be removed, right? Penalty on the lap after the race. So yeah, that means he did end 4th, right? I'm not losing my mind here, right? This game is just dumb. It's just dumb sometimes. I swear down. Alright, I know the guy that won him for... Yeah, alright, that shouldn't have happened. At least I have an understanding now. So, basket did end fourth. I am not going insane. I did get that right. But let's see get into interviews. Yeah, Boomer, Reno, Heisenberg. I'm gonna do those three. I'm gonna have to do Larry. I'm gonna have to find out what happened. I'm gonna do Slimmy. Right, let me set up the interviews. Let me get them quicker. Heisenberg and Reno. Let's get them in. Right. I'm gonna have to shift over to... Alright, give me a minute. I can find the actual voice chat. Here we go. I'm gonna have to let me see if I can get add players. Boomer. Let me see if I can get him in a minute. I'm pretty sure. There you go. I'm in voice chat. Get that back on. Right, Heidenberg joined. We'll do yours last, lad. That way, obviously, first on the podium needs to go last. Let's go. Let's start with you, Boomer. So, hello. How did it feel to actually get points for once? It's first time this season, if I've seen.
Yeah, you're correct. I'm stoked. Finally. Never thought I could be happy with some points, but yeah, it was a good day. It was a very good evening.
So, talk me through the race, because I know you at one point were in second after the safety car restart and all that. And
yeah,
talk me through that.
Yeah, you know, the problem was, it already started in qualifying. I did my final run on used softs, so my softs were like 22% when I started the race. It's also the reason I didn't improve in my final run. So I had to pit in like lap 4 because my car was sliding all over the place. And that was also the lap when the first safety car came out. So I was like, yeah, okay, nice. My karma doesn't hit me back for once. And yeah, further... yeah, I committed to, I think, the soft medium strategy. I had to do a 2-stopper because I had to stop so early. But thanks to like another safety car, and I think there were 2 in total. So I did manage to box again for the soft. So I couldn't do it until the end. I was already on very old mediums in lap 19, 20. So... yeah, I had to do that, and unfortunately there were some people that pitted during the second safety car, and I could have done that, of course. I could have switched to the hards or something like that, but yeah, I already committed and thought this strategy through, and in the end it gave me an extra bonus point, so I'm happy, man.
Fair enough. Did you reasonably think that a podium was on during that race? I know you were second at one point.
Yes, but yeah, I saw the gap and I was like, I don't know how many of these guys had to pit, but I was more curious about that, how many of these guys would have penalties, because I did a penalty-free France. It's never gonna happen again though, but so I had a little bit of hope, but I saw the gap and I think that Basket should be fourth, by the way, because he had 9 seconds until just before the finish. But yeah, I had a little bit of hope, but this is okay. This is far better than I expected a couple of weeks ago.
Fair enough. A final question then. Where do you see yourself going for the rest of the, like, I'm almost halfway through, but where do you see yourself, like, season going for, like, what's left?
My main goal is get Aston Martin from the bottom place in the constructors. That's the main goal. I don't want to finish last in the teams. And yeah, if I get races like this, I'm fine. Like battling for top 5. There are surely some guys still quicker on base pace in this tier than me. But if I have a good day, I can be near the front. And if that happens more often, I will be happy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the interview, mate.
No problem.
Is Reno in here? Right, Reno's in here. I also need to add Slimmy. Need to add Slimmy while I get the chance.
He only wanted it on Discord though, he doesn't want voice chat,
I think he said that he is able to, he might be able to talk. There's the invite for him anyway, so we'll do your interview while we wait. With that, so how did it feel to actually be on the podium?
To actually be there, yeah. Well, I had a double scare this race because 2 safety cars, so twice as many chances for me to screw it all up again. But yeah, I'm really happy. I think P2 is the absolute maximum I could have gotten from this race. Yeah, obviously Heisenberg is the deserved winner. He's just way too quick. I just couldn't keep up with him. But yeah, I'm just really happy to not spin, not a single spin, and to finish on the podium. Really nice.
Because I made the joke during commentary, and you're gonna get annoyed because I botched it multiple times and then remembered. And it's gonna take me a couple of weeks to get used to it.
Yeah, I understand.
But what was going through your mind through those safety cars? Because I know Sleary caused the first one, his wheel malfunction, he caused the first one. So what was your thinking through, like, with strategy and things like that through these safety cars?
Yeah, my head was making over hours. My head was going crazy. I just couldn't decide on what strategy to go for. Because I've done a France race yesterday, also a league race, just by sheer luck, I guess. And then I saw some guys doing soft, medium, soft, where the first safety car was at pretty much the same exact point. So I was thinking, yeah, should I go and do that? Yeah, I don't really know. So I just decided to, yeah, okay, hard is a safe option. I can make it to the end on the hards. That's easy. But yeah, then by surprise the second safety car came out, and I just knew that I had to go to mediums there, because if I was gonna stay on the hards, yeah, I would have been behind Heisenberg, but yeah, there's no catching him, so that doesn't really matter. But then I stand the risk that other guys have way fresher tires and they just overtake me. So it was really obvious for me to go to the mediums. I kind of knew that he would go to the end pretty comfortably. So yeah, it was a pretty tough call for the first one, but for the second one it was a blessing in disguise.
Fair enough. And I see, I've asked the same question to Boomer, and now you, in different context to you obviously, now you've got your first podium, and you sort of have the safety car problem in the rearview mirror for the moment in time. What do you think you could do with the second half of the season?
Well, I think you said it perfectly. For the moment in time, the safety car problem is gone. But next week, if there's another safety car, I'm just gonna focus on not screwing it up again. I'm just hoping to score some more podiums, to score good points every race, and then I'll be happy. I mean, I really had to fight for this one. It was some really close battles, some really hard overtakes, hard to do overtakes. So I'm really happy with this one, and for the next races I'm just hoping it will come a bit easier, but also just podiums again, yeah, would be nice.
Thank you for your time, mate. That was
Yes,
always a pleasure talking to you.
yeah, it is.
And let's do Heisenberg's now. And the first question I'm going to ask is, I'm pretty sure it's Great Britain third in the like its calendar. What the hell has happened between Great Britain and Azerbaijan? Because it seems like you've just started dominating from out of nowhere.
Hello. Well, actually, I can explain. I put racing line back again because I could set the same lap times as without it, but for to do this I need to practice a lot, and I don't have enough time for that. So because of that, I put it back racing line, and therefore stability back to me.
And with that, so you've obviously put yourself in a position where it's probably now you versus Larry for the Drivers' Championship. So what do you make of Larry's race today? Obviously in the past you've said he's got a rabbit's foot, but...
Yeah, looks like he was it. Yeah, I hope he will back, and we will have good fight in next races. Actually, these two races are my favorites, and yeah, Austria next, as I think, and it also my good track for me. So probably Renault will talk again that I'm too quick. But yeah,
I'm gonna be able to watch another domination next week, then, am I?
Yeah, but after that, I believe it will be put back again. I will not be that quick.
Also, what do you make of Soleri's race? Because I know he had a malfunction in his wheel. So what is what I was told. Obviously that caused the safety car, which you must hate the absolute sight of by this point.
Yeah, I hate first safety car because I wanted to go for one stop with soft mats. Yeah, and yeah, mediums just don't have enough capacity to go from fifth lap. Yeah, so therefore I go to the hards. And actually I didn't understand why I not go to the mats after that, because yeah, it worked very hard to go through other people, and yeah, just not quick. Difference between mid mats and hards, not really that much after some tire degradation.
And final question, with the fact that you have just absolutely been on fire over the last few races, 4/10 and qualifying, and just absolutely outpacing everyone else in the thing, is after this season, is the idea to get promoted a tier? I've got to ask that.
We'll see. I actually don't know, because everyone will be quicker after the season, definitely, and I just could struggle on the same pace. Yeah, but yeah, let's see what will happen.
Well, thank you for your time, mate.
Yes, thank you.
And I think that's it from the stream as well. I think I'm gonna call it a day there. I should be able to do Tuesday night for the sprint, but apart from that, I think I'm gonna go in a bit.